Hello and welcome to the Hungarian Grand Prix, guys. This is round number 10 of the F1 2013 Career Mode Series here in Hungary. Now, at the current moment, I still haven't made a decision as to whether I'll stay with Toro Rosso or whether I'll be venturing off to Sauber for a mid-season change yet. But if you want to have an influence on that decision, then go check out my video, mid-season team change or something like that. I'll leave a link to the video in the description. So yeah, speaking of that video, I really want to thank you guys for putting in so many votes for that video. I think I received over 500 or 550 so far, so it's going to take me a long time to go through those votes, but in the end I think it's going to be worth it, as I think you guys should definitely have an influence over my career mode series. So here we are back to this race, and we put on a set of option tyres for this practice session. I didn't even realize that you actually lose a set of option tyres whether you whether you use it or not. So up till this point I haven't actually been using my option sets. I've only been using primes in practice. So using the options on standard revs with 10 laps of fuel, we managed to get 7th place, which is okay. It's not the best, but this track really doesn't suit the Toro Rosso, to be honest. The Toro Rosso just doesn't have any mechanical grip or just any real stability or traction in the rear end. It just feels pretty horrible. So I think this car is really going to struggle through the middle and third sector. So it's something we're going to have to watch out for this weekend, as the tyre wear is really high, and we're going to have to really manage our wheel spin and our rear tyres over the race distance. So here we are in Q1. We've skipped to the end of the session. I don't actually think we've skipped, to be honest. I don't think I actually got a time in up until now in the final couple of minutes. But our first lap we go into 12th place, which is okay. I think that might just be enough with a couple minutes left to get us into Q2, and it does. We end up in 14th place in the end, which is not too bad on prime tyres, sorry, as now we cut to Q2 and we put on a set of option tyres, and we're not purple, but we're green on the 10th place time by over 2/10. So looking good so far, but coming through the dreaded middle and third sectors, I think I'm going to lose a little bit of time. Let's see the sector split. I can't see through the sky, but it looks like, yeah, we have lost about 2/10. We're only just up on 10th place, so we're really going to have to stretch the limits of the track or whatever, or the limits of this car just to get through to Q3. But coming through the final corner, let's get some good drive through there. I have to shift down into second through there, which really compromises my exit. But coming to the line, and we just miss out on a Q3 spot. So I was pretty much expecting that, to be honest, as I really don't like this track and it doesn't suit me. But hopefully in the race we can have some better luck. So here we go. Alright, so here we are on the grid for the Hungarian Grand Prix, starting in 10th place because somebody got a 20 place grid penalty in practice, and away we go. Let's get this bad boy off the line, up into fast, use a bit of curves, and it looks like once again we've been mugged in second, third and fourth gear. I really can't start this car to save my life, but coming up to the first corner, going to find a nice little gap there, and we stay in second gear there just to get the good drive out of that corner. We're using up the rest of our curves to gain as many positions as possible, and look at that, we've gained a whole bunch of positions going up the inside of Rosberg, and giving Mark Webber a little bit of a tap there, but I'll let him back through there. So now we've just got to settle back into this race in 4th place. Going to try and maintain position as our engine is a little bit hot there, so we'll need to manage that over the next couple laps. So I think we won't be able to catch Webber as he's just out of striking distance, and we won't be able to lunge it up his inside because he's just too far away. And now I think we'll just need to focus on maintaining 4th place in this race. This track around Hungary, it really is hard to overtake, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to stay out as long as I can, despite my tyres going really off in the latter stages of the stint. So the thing that I don't want to do is stay out, and I think that would really kill me in the back end of the race. I may even have to go on a 2 stops if I have to stop early in this race. As I said before, the tyre wear is simply horrible, but now we've got Nico Rosberg attacking us for 4th place, and we're going side by side through here. This is a DRS zone, of course, but it's not activated yet on this lap. We're going to lunge it back up the inside of Rosberg, and we managed to get 4th place back. Some good wheel-to-wheel racing there, and that's something I really do enjoy on this game. The AI really do like to race you wheel-to-wheel on this game, and as we go over that curb there, it completely throws us off balance and into the into the grass there, which is a little bit annoying. But now it's lap 7. My tyres are absolutely gone. Look at them. All 4 tyres are brick red. It's time to come in. I don't think that we've actually we haven't reached our pit stop window or scheduled pit stop yet. I think we had to stop in on lap 8, maybe lap 9. So I'm going to try and stay out despite my tyres having already been gone off the cliff. I'm going to try and just hit every apex and just try and maintain 4th place at all costs, because the top 3 are already gone. Look at that, they're in the 2nd sector already, so we're not going to catch them even if a miracle strikes. So we're just going to maintain 4th place, just keep it on the road. That's all we need to do. These AI cars will struggle to pass us if we just hit every apex. Simple as that. Now coming through to the middle sector, we've got Grosjean right behind us. We're putting it into lean through the middle sector just to minimize the wheel spin, as I find that's a good rear tire saving technique that I like to use. But when the tires are this gone, it really doesn't matter. So you've got to engage at other things like upshifting earlier. Look at that, going up through the gears at, not even half revs. That's how bad the tires are right now. So all I'm looking to do now is just get the car to the pits without losing a position. We've run wide. We can't even take corners now without losing the back end. And look at that, on our previous lap we lost 2 seconds compared to our last lap, sorry. So you can just imagine how bad that this car is to drive right now. Just got to get it through this final corner, and we're just turning in normally. Nothing really happened out of the ordinary, but we just lost the back end like crazy. We almost spun, and we've got a massive daily train right behind us, so we'll just thankfully get it into the pits without losing any positions, and hopefully the other AI cars follow me in, because then they won't overcut me and gain some time. But I'd imagine that their tyres are pretty gone too, so they're coming in now for their stops. I'm coming in for mine. Let's hope it's a good pit stop. No, that's not what we want. We had to wait for one of the Caterhams there. I think that was Charles Peak, and it seems he held up a few other cars behind me, so I didn't lose out too much there. I only lost out to people who would have stayed out, so I'll need to put in a good outlap here, and hopefully we can maintain track position. It shouldn't be too hard since the tyre wear is so bad around here, and cars that stay out generally lose time. So now we're on lap 13 and we've got Grosjean attacking us. I sort of ran wide in one of those corners. It allowed Grosjean to get a run on me, and look at that, he slips past. I didn't follow my rules there. You just got to stay on the track, hit every apex, and the AI cars won't pass you. What am I saying? Fernando Alonso takes out this race win here in Hungary. Yeah, as I said before, you just got to stay on the track, maintain a nice little gap between yourself and the AI cars behind, hit every apex, and they'll struggle to pass you on this game. So unfortunately I'd made one mistake in that race and Grosjean slipped past, but I should, with only a couple of corners left in this race, maintain 5th place in this race. And despite staying out so long on my first stint on the option tyres, just about doing half the race, this set of prime tyres really didn't last the distance either. So it just shows, I don't know if it's down to the Toro Rosso or down to this track or the tyres, the tyre compounds, but this mix that we have right now definitely isn't working for us, and we'll probably need a change. Maybe Sauber will give us some better options, but we're definitely struggling at the moment. We're definitely going to have to fix that up for future races. But coming across the line, we get 5th place and a solid 10 points.
Congratulations, 5th place.
Thank you, engineer. That's another 10 points to the tally. Fernando Alonso takes out this race win from Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber. Grosjean was in 4th, and we've got 3 DNFers, Perez, Van der Garde, and Kimi Räikkönen. So it's a pretty crucial race. The main thing is that we're still consolidating points and just doing damage limitation, really, after our poor qualifying attempts. We're still 4th in the driver's standings, which is very nice to see. Hopefully some bigger teams will take notice next season. Maybe we can get a better drive. But in the constructors, whereas Toro Rosso, we are in 5th place, still holding our position fairly well, despite my teammate John-Eric Verne doing absolutely nothing. I think he's only scored 1 point this season, so a little bit disappointing, but it's nice to see that this Toro Rosso does have some fight in it. That's been the Hungarian Grand Prix. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until my next race in Spa, I'll see you guys next time.